Listen. Right when I hit record, I open the door for Brooklyn because she likes to sunbathe, and this truck goes. Fuck off. Good morning. Good morning, Sally Ann. Do you like to craft in the morning time? When you craft with Sally Ann. Good morning. Hey, Amy. Gladys, I love you. Yes, Scarlett. I just sent you a text message, you little bitch. By the way, I do not recommend doing this anywhere or at home or, the bars. Actually, you might want to do this at the bar. You want to know why? Cheap shots. Keep that in your purse. Didn't realize, folks, this does actually have alcohol in it, okay? So you need to be careful. Good morning, Ritz. Good morning, Noodle Mash. Hey, Becca Jew, Cool Gamer, Jess Ruby, Jan Rocks, Kelly B, Lonnie. Okay? Be careful with this. Your tongue can also go numb, okay? Please do not spray this on any of your genital regions. I think we all know what happens when that happens. You will have a case of limp dick because you will no longer feel your genital region. For the people who also have vaginas out there, you also don't want to spray this into the orifice of your vagina because it has alcohol in it, okay? Need I say more? Apologize about that. I'm going to be wasted by the end of the stream. No, really, I do not recommend. Please don't abuse that. Woo! Hey, Dorothy. Love you, Dorothy. Oh. Hey, Robin. Hey, Country Joe. Oh, and you just smoke weed? I can't do that. I'm not a fan. But I do have many people I care about that are huge fans of growing the pot or smoking it. Okay. You grew up on chloroseptic. I don't like the way it makes my tongue feel sometimes. It's weird. But I've had a really bad throat problem. So love you, Rosaling. Just dropping in to say hello. Okay, I love you so much, Dorothy. We'll talk later, okay? I love you. Now, before we get started, this morning I'm going to be mixing a lot of shit. So we ran out of coffee still. I need to do the laundry that's sitting over there. So I'm making some green tea, and you want to know what I'm doing with it? Anyone want to know? I'm going to mix Thrive with it. Don't kill me, Thrive. And by the way, I'm not an official promoter anymore anyways, because we know lots of people like to... They get on their keyboards and they type up a whole summary, story of things that I said about Thrive. I got an email this long one time. They're like, you can't say Thrive makes you horny. Please don't say that. You can't call it a patch. You have to call it a DFT. And I'm like, bitch, I barely get high off of this drug anymore, okay? So I quit as a promoter. It does work for fun, though, sometimes. It does give me energy. Hey, Shelia. I always say Shelia, not Shelia. Hey, Sully. So gather around while I attempt to mix together my green tea, and I think I'm going to put 2 packets of Thrive Shake in it. Woo! No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My... Okay. So see this? We're going to go vegan. Going to go vegan Thrive Shake. Okay. Now, as you can hear, my tea is almost done brewing. Okay. So give me a moment. And we're going to mix 2 of these. Okay. Now, this is my own concoction. So concoct off. We're going to mix 2 of these with a whole fucking pot of green tea. Okay? So that should be fun, huh? Well, okay. Oh, you're scared? Don't be scared. There's nothing to be worried about, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Are my eyes cross-eyed yet? Hey, Gilio. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Kelly, you're awesome. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Tuesday, Terza of Israel. Hey, Flacken. Hey, I just gleeked when I said Lycan. Flacken. Sorry about that. Half my mouth is going numb from this chloroseptic. No, this is not an ad. Speaking of ads, I never plugged my I guess I should plug it better than Thrive, but I never plug my Liquid IV anymore, and they always send me links. Somewhere, someplace, you can get a discount for using my name on Liquid IV. There, I did my job. Now I'm done. I'll find the link somewhere at some point. Hey, Grammy Pammy. Hope you're doing good. Tara with Trisha, hey. Hey, I'd be really interested. Like, I've been feeling really spiritual lately, and I know this is going to get a little bit off topic for a minute before I get into what I'm saying, like I always do. But I feel like the more, I don't know if you feel like this, if you guys are spiritual, but the more like I eat healthy and like the more I'm trying not to vape. I'm not vaping today. That's it's in here, so I'm throwing it that way so I don't grab it out. But the more I like eat healthy and stuff, the more in tune I feel spiritually. Like I feel like ghosts and shit like want to crawl all over me and climb on top of me. And I connect more with the spiritual world. Like the more, I guess, sober-minded I am. Is that weird? And I feel like I connect with a lot of different people. Like Michael's mom has been coming in my dreams the last couple nights, and she's been showing me shit. Last night, she was making macaroni and cheese with ketchup. So I asked him, I said, does your mom like eat cheap, like instant meals? And he was like, yeah, like Chef Boyardee and stuff. I was like, she put ketchup on her macaroni and cheese. He's like, she put ketchup on everything. Yes, healthier energy. Exactly. You haven't heard of Thrive in a long time? Hey, Susan. Yeah, that's because nobody talks about the Chris Watts case anymore, but that's going to change. If I have anything to do with it. Just kidding. No, there are people that talk about it, but what do they say? Circles and circles. You need to quit smoking, Sweet and Sassy. Yeah, it's hard to do. See, and I don't even like nicotine. I love you, Living Like Phoenix, Amber. I don't even really enjoy nicotine. It actually gives me anxiety. But I think I've said this before. The anxiety that nicotine gives me takes my mind off of whatever else I'd be worried about. So when I get stressed or whatever or bored, I just vape and then I get anxiety. So then I have something else to do. Like be anxious as fuck. Okay. Hey, Christola. It's very weird. Have a good day, Trisha. Okay, I need to go grab my green tea real fast, so give me a minute. Ooh, look how many bags of green tea I put in it. See all that green tea in there? Now we're gonna mix. Now we're gonna mix it. Don't tell me what to do. Ooh, is that too much? Do you think I should just do one packet or maybe 2 packets? Look at all that. It's like creamer. But Thrive has lots of caffeine in it. So it's like creamer with a shit ton of caffeine on top of caffeine. Ah, fuck it. Okay? We're quitting vaping. We could afford the caffeine, right? Wow. Okay? Now we need... Oh, fuck. I just got powder all over that desk. I feel like I'm doing crack cocaine again. Now we need to get a mixing tool. Okay? Ooh, let's wisp it. Wisp it real good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now we're wisping our green tea, but see, now the bags are getting caught. The green tea bags are getting caught in the frickin' oh, look at all those chunks of Thrive. Wow, it doesn't dilute as good in hot water. That's strange, isn't it? I think it'd be the complete opposite, to be honest. Hey, Samantha Bree. Yes, That is the goal, Gillio. Well, no, I just need a little caffeine buzz. I've been really sick lately. I just want to have fun, you know? God, you are ruining the shake. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty good hot. And look, now I don't need to add creamer or sugar or meth. Hang on. my tea bag is caught. How many times have you heard somebody say that? My tea bag's caught in his teeth. Oh, fuck it. Oh! All the bags wanted to leave. Now all the bags are gone. Now look at it. All my fucking tea bags grabbed onto the whisper and was like, get me the hell out of this shake ASAP. It's not a shake, it's tea. God. Fucking assholes, you know? God. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Green tea makes you pee. God, I hope so. God, I hope. All right, ready? Let's take a taste of it real fast. Sorry about that. Hot. That's the hottest goddamn Thrive Shake I've ever tasted. Cheers. Excuse my language, by the way. Okay. Amen, Robin Swan. Okay. Now that we have our caffeine and the vape is on the floor over there, do we have any questions before I get started? Oh, and by the way, look. You better have a cast iron stomach. Careful with all that Thrive, doesn't it crack? It does, Amber, but I'm just getting out of a cold. Look, these are the candles from our wedding. I'm just getting over a cold, and I'm quitting vaping today. Oh, wow. You know what this kind of smells like? I gotta be honest here. This smells like two people just got done fucking. You know that, like, I don't know if I enjoy it. Oh, it smells like sex. Weird sex, not like it's, you know, like not your own. Like when you walk in and somebody else was having sex, not you, like your own. You're like, oh, that's hot. No, it smells like somebody else's sexual activity. Wonder where we're gonna put those. God, they have candles that smell like that on purpose. Shut up, Robin. For weddings, that's why they do that? Yeah, Nat Chloe, it's like somebody else's sex. Like, you know how you, like, I know this may sound weird. No, I don't want to use that relative. That's too close. It's too personal. Like when you walk in and your best friend or your roommate just got done having sex and you're like, oh, I didn't want to smell that. Like it smells sexual, which is good, but it's also bad. Does that make sense? It's like a cinnamon mixed with saliva or some sort of fluid. Yeah, Robin, exactly. Yeah, but Susan, it's not completely foul because it's kind of arousing at the same time. But then when you walk in on your roommate, is it arousing or are you sleeping with your roommate? So are you jealous? So does that smell remind you of jealousy because you smell them having sexual activity with somebody else? Something to think about on your break at church. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You live alone with cats, thank goodness. Yeah, I've never smelled, I guess, butt heads, sexual activity. I guess that's a good thing, right? Okay, sorry, Jan. I'm not even caffeinated yet, folks. Apologize about that. Okay. I'm sorry, but you know what sex smells like. It's weird. It's like a weird. God, I can't get off this topic. I have a question before we move on so I could get this out of my system. What does sex smell like to you? Uh mine would be like like musk. Mm. No, mine would be like if this noise was a smell, that's what my sex would be like. Ugh. That's what mine would be like. You don't know, it's been a long time, you've forgotten? Thank you, Navigator. I'm I almost said smelling a lot better, feeling a lot better. Ooh, your sex smells like fun. Ooh, Country Joe, Papa like, Papa like. Ooh, some kind of woody musk. Bitch for life, we need to know what sexual activity means to you and smells like to you. Okay. And I might need to get some Kleenex throughout this live stream because now this is making my nose run again, which is a good thing. Okay. Daria smells like a cartwheel. That's logical. Okay. A two pump chump. He said ump. Oh, I thought you were going to say that your sex smells like 2 pumps of lubrication, possibly. Lycan's sex smells like Darla, and Navigator's sex smells like Gladys with a heart. Okay. I'm horny. Am I horny? Did these candles just make me horny for my wedding, or are they not? Because the smell, I mean, I really wish you guys could smell this. I almost want to hold it up to the microphone to see if you can smell, but then it's just like this weird, I don't know, it kind of smells like a really pretty model woman just got like lathered up with sunbathing lotion and then fucked by the pool. Does that make sense to you? What's that supposed to mean? God, I didn't even get onto my dream yet. Maybe I'll just have to do that near the end of this. You don't think you've ever associated a sex with that before? Really? So how do people without like, people can't smell? I think much like feeling and penetration, I think that smells have a lot to do with sexual activity. If somebody smells bad, we don't want to have sexual or engage in sexual activity with them. Okay. If somebody smells hot, like what's that one commercial? Axe. When the guy sprays on the axe in the elevator and next thing you know, all the women are assaulting him, but nobody's hashtagging me too that. Come on, gang. There's something they're not telling us. So it's like smells turn you on. Okay, before we move on, what smells turn you on? Trees smell like fruit. Your tree smells like fruit? Pheromones are a part of sex, yeah. Like they have specific perfumes and colognes that you could spray on yourself to attract anyone, actually. I mean, anybody would literally want to have sex with you because I think it brings out your pheromones. That's why around the spring times, that's why animals want to crawl on top of each other and hump the shit out of each other. Or wait, is that in the fall? Something about the smell in the air, but spring, like they're fucking like spring rabbits. Isn't that a saying? You're big on scents. You guess you just have never had a major memories where a scent was tied to sex. Had some bad ones too. Ooh, chocolate turns you on. Okay. Are you saying chocolate arouses you? Lots and lots of chocolate? Lynx Africa? Uh, I think the smell, I'm going to go with Country Joe, like a woody, musky, um, natural oil, like cinnamon oil, not clove oil, fuck that. Something like that, like natural woodsy smells. Wow, how the fuck did we get on this topic? Ooh, wine and chocolate. Champagne and whipping cream, and not the one in the can, the good champagne. Is the whipping cream in the can too, or is it the tub kind? Fruity and sugar and chocolate, and men's aftershave. Oh, fuck. I'd actually prefer a man to smell a little musky over cologne. Cologne's kind of a mood killer for me, to be honest. Your husband's smell turns you on? Is it his natural smell, or like after a long day of work, or after playing basketball, or is it like fresh out of the shower smell? Michael smells hot all the time, okay? And he also wears good colognes. You smell sex and candy? Cock? The smell of cock? Just kidding. CK1. Looked like you said cock. The smell of cock can be nice, depending on whose legs you're bouncing in between. Okay. Question. Homemade whipping cream and a good bottle of champagne. Holy shit, you're dedicated to your craft. Ah. Dip boobs. What's the safe word, damn it? Old Spice aftershave? When he fart? Robin, when who farts? Your husband doesn't smell. True story, my first boyfriend did not have sweat glands under his armpits. He didn't have them. Yankee Candle, ooh, what's the scent? The candle won't bust, but he sure will, right? Get it? Musk and sweat, not BO. Bingo, Patty. Patty, we're on the same page. Yes, and cock. That is correct information. Hey, S. Hockett. Sorry about the conversation you just walked into. Okay. One of the reasons you've been married forever. Ooh. Mama say, mama say, mama say, mama say, mama say. Hey, don't laugh at my CK1. That's kink shaming. Oh, I thought again you were saying, don't laugh at my cock. Oh, black cherry. I'm not sure I'm big on black. I'm not big on cherries, but again, I sleep with men. So make sure you subscribe to Lycan's new channel, okay? Wow. Versace Dylan Blue. Uh, yeah, I don't know. We were talking about pouring Thrive in my green tea, and all of a sudden we were talking about, oh no, I know what got us onto this. My sex smelling wedding candles. Oh, that is some fucked up shit. Did you guys smell that in the wedding when the candles were lit? It smelled like someone's fucking. Can you imagine after we lit the candles if they're like, if anybody has anything to protest about this wedding, please speak up now. And someone's like, smells like someone's fucking. Hey, Kelly Thomas. Who gave me these? The woman that married us. Oh, it's his natural smell. Yeah, I feel ya. These are the candles we lit at our wedding, and she wrapped them and gave them to us as a souvenir, but they smell like someone's fucking. And I don't know how to feel about it because it actually kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Like when I smell it, I feel like I'm walking into somebody else's bedroom. It doesn't smell like my sex. It doesn't smell correct. Okay? God. Love you, Nikki Rev. That's why everyone hooks up 9 in Vegas because of those candles. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about it. You know, it's kind of like when you run into a really cheap prostitute and you're like, wow, the bargain's good, but they smell ridiculous, you know, and then you do it anyways and you kind of have regret a little bit. Do you have a history of using wax in the bedroom or had a roommate that did? You know, I never did the Ricky Martin music video wax pouring sexual activity thing. Banging, fucking, Scarlet. Smells like someone's fucking. Oh, sorry. I apologize about that, folks. Whose sex does it smell like? That's what I'm trying to figure out, X Hockett. Ooh, you know what? It kind of reminds me of it's one time when I was in a bathhouse a long time ago, walking down the hallway, and someone left the door. Well, everyone leaves the door open. And it's like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you almost like if you walked in on your grandparents or something, you're like, oh, not only did you see it, but you know, you also got all the other things in the air and stuff like that. Like it's an uncomfortable smell, and I don't know if I want to keep those candles around. So I'm just leaving it at that. Yes, Scarlett. Dead prostitute Pootie Tang. Okay. Cheap candles give you a headache. I mean, I like candles, but I don't know. We're never burning these. Okay. Maybe we'll put them in a frame. And then years later, when our children and our grandchildren go to take the candles out of a frame after we're passed away for a long time, you know, and we've been gone for years, they're like, oh, let's dust out the frame for dad and dad. Okay. And then they start to take out the pictures and they start dusting, and then they start to pull out the candles and they're like, oh, smells like someone's fucking. So if my children in the future hear this, or my grandchildren, please don't dust the candles. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, like in Susan, Susan's been cool, so I've been letting her stay around because she's been nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. What the fuck did I hold on a minute. What did I start this live stream for? There was some things that I had to talk about, and hold on a minute. Did I? No, I don't know if I. Sometimes I make notes. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Now, Robbie, yes, you put them in a shadow box and flowers. Are you referring to your vagina? Vagina's a shadow box. Most people call it a flower. No, I'm thriving, but I just took a sip so far. I mean, I'm naturally, I think, just feel good from feeling a little bit better from not being sick. Sex. God, maybe I need some fucking. This has been an overly sexual couple of days for you that's also didn't involve me. Okay, Amber, can I tell them really fast? And then I'll move on to my topic, I promise. Can I tell them what happened to you real quick? Or are you going to make a video about it? Or how are you going to go about this? Wait till you hear this one, folks. By the way, I might possibly set this to 18 and up. Not really sure. I was just talking about a little fucking. You're naturally mental and I'm running on no sleep. Ooh, I hate that feeling. Okay, let me see if I got the story correct, Amber. So, living like Phoenix, my good friend that was at the wedding, and she's amazing. She was on the highway, I believe, and there was like a car swerving. This was yesterday. There was like a car swerving, looking like they're gonna hit, other cars and run into traffic or whatever. And I think she was following them for about 30 minutes, Amber, and she was on the phone with the police. Um, Now the police showed up to the scene, correct, Amber? Before I move on and tell you why the man was swerving, I'm guessing it was a man, or maybe it was the opposite. There was one leg up on the steering wheel. I don't know. We'll find out together, shall we? Teenagers don't know anything about fucking. Vegas drivers suck. Pun intended, Amy. I'm leaving that on the screen because yes, they do suck. Actually, the passengers suck. I'll tell you why in a minute. Here we go. Amber says he was driving like he was super drunk. Yes, she was following him for 30 minutes, and then they pulled him over, and he jumped the curb. Now, would you like me to tell you why Vegas drivers, their passengers, suck? Because the man wasn't drunk. He was doing not a little fucking, he was getting some suckings. And so what did the cops say to you, Amber? They're like, I think you ruined that man's blowjob. Amber was chasing down a man getting oral services in Vegas, thinking he was almost killing people. I mean, he was swerving, so that is dangerous, and that's good you did that. She followed him down. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He was probably looking at Amber because Amber looks really good now. Like she's hot and she's like all fit and sexy and stuff. He probably saw Amber in the rear view mirror and was picturing her while the job was getting done. Oh, the cop said, "Good job, you ruined that man's night." He was probably looking back in the rear view like, "Oh my God, this hot woman's following me." Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Huh? Isn't that fun? Oh, yeah, I bet he was pissed, but I mean, shit, you get a blowjob anywhere, really. You know? God. So, Amber, did he get arrested or is that considered did he get a ticket for swerving? Is that considered indecent exposure in someone's mouth? You were literally cock blocking. You were like cock road blocking, Amber. Okay, that's like some serious. You were cock tailgating. You were tailgating that cock. You saw so many accidents there. Drunk drivers getting blowjobs. See, Amy, that could have been the same scenario. Might not have been a drunk driver. You can't believe he admitted that to the police. Jill, maybe he didn't have time to, pull out and pull in. If you know what I mean. They're not sure, but he was reckless driving, so at least a ticket. I swear he had to be drunk, though. I mean, when in Vegas, right? Wow. Beautiful story. I'm eating cereal and nearly choked. I'm sorry, Jan. I don't know what's going on today. It's springtime. People are getting services while they're driving, and they're melting candles together that smell like sexual activity. Okay? Question. At least he was being honest. He might have been rocking out with his cock out. He might have been copping out with his cock out. You get it? You're just glad he didn't wreck. Oh, he wanted to wreck it. Feel me? I'm not trying to have to medically save someone who got their dick bit off. I'm sorry. Can you imagine the wreckage, though? I mean, I don't want to imagine anyone being like dead in the wreckage or anything. Can you imagine having to get the jaws of life and also having to remove her jaws of life off of his, you know? Can you imagine the car's flipped upside down? She's like, man. Oh, you're like, we can't hear what you're saying. Pronounce your vowels. She's like, okay, in the cock. Are you giving a blowjob? I'm in here. And to do that, like a big old dick in their mouth, and they can't. If they're like, ma'am, where are you? I'm in the bathroom. Oh. Gas wouldn't be the only fluids leaking out of that vehicle. You feel me? Holy shit. Okay. Wow. I highly recommend mixing Thrive with your green tea. Okay. Maybe it was this too because it has alcohol in it. Hold on. All right. Wow. Whew. That visual, and I don't want to make fun of I don't want to make fun of Crash Bandicoot victims and stuff. That's Can you Okay, let's just say it turned maybe possibly deadly, okay? Let's just say that. I wouldn't want that to happen because oh, what were her last words? You're in my mouth. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I'm done. Amber asked her mom if they're going to have rock, paper, scissors for who is going to Heimlich the dick out of her throat and holding the towel on his bleeder. Oh, I'll tell you. Wow. That happened in a movie called The Sweetest Thing. Oh, yeah. Yes. You're too big to fit in here. Too big to fit in here. Oh, too big to fit in here. Do you guys remember that? You're too big to fit in here. Too big to fit in here. And then she gets she has a piercing, or he has a piercing, and they have to call the ambulance and they have to sing, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. And that opens up her vocal cords and gets the genitalia off of her uh, uh, tangula, flangeline. What is that called? Flangeline. That is a good movie. That's a really good movie. That reminds me of a film when you were a teen of a couple and he tensed up and she got struck and the paramedics had to pummel him full of muscle relaxant to get her off. Holy shit. Guys, please don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. And please don't suck and drive as well. Okay. And please do not watch pornography while you're driving or movies or YouTube. And if you're listening to this, listen in the car and do not be in the fucking chat while you're in here because these moderators will get you right out of here immediately. And if you're getting a blowjob while you're watching me, you're sick. Watch, there's people watching right now and they're like, oh, this is turning me on. They're sitting there with their partner. Okay, now before I move on, let me tell you about my dream I had. Okay, because that's why I named this. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, Easy E. You're Hold on a minute, folks. I'm scotched. Thank you, Easy E. I appreciate that. Oh, you don't drive, you have fainting spells. I'm sorry about that. That's really scary, actually. That's why it scares me. Michael just got back to work this week, and it's just been just prayers to you and prayers to him and prayers to the person driving under the lap instead of the influence. You get it? You're not supposed to deal with that. Puts the dick down slowly. We aren't supposed to do that. Oh my God, Amber, I just pictured you like this. You know how you do your resting bitch face? Amber was getting all, she's like, oh. So anyways, I had a really serious dream that Kelly Clarkson and Perez Hilton were having a conversation on her TV show, and they were talking about me. And it was really weird. I think it's because Kelly Clarkson just released a new single, and Perez Hilton just moved to Vegas. Which, by the way, I told him I was getting married out there, and he didn't even want to come. He's really nice if you go into his chats, though, Perez Hilton. And I've also been having a lot of dreams about Michael's mother. Anyways, who here likes to mind their own fucking business and be honest? Because I know every single one of you doesn't. That's why you're in here. Welcome, PB&J. Welcome. We, for members, we are going to go on a ride like at Universal Studios, and it takes you as if you are getting oral services and flips your car upside down. Okay? Yes, and James Franco's on the ride. Yeah. He's the one you're giving a blowjob to. I'm first in line. Oh, wait, I'm married. Sorry about that. Well, okay. You mind your own business? I mind my own fucking business. You mind your own business as long as they mind theirs? Ooh, I like that. So do I. And you know what? Most of the time, it's, you know what's really stupid, and I realized on YouTube, is it's so weird, isn't it? Because you make different levels of friends. You meet like acquaintances, you meet people that are just viewers. Hey, Maggie May. You meet all sorts of fucking crazy people. You meet people that will flip on a fucking dime and just start dragging you. Like, you never know what to expect. It's almost like the ride that we're going to invent at Universal Studios. Okay, the one we're giving head and car flips and shit. We're still working on the aesthetics and everything of the project. Okay, it's in the early development. Okay. My friend was caught in the bathroom with a... Hold on a minute. Hold on. Pause. My friend was caught in the bathroom with Heimat, Who the fuck is with a hazmat in their mouth? You're talking about semen. That's hazmat. Semen is hazmat, by the way. The link worked most of the time when I tried. Yeah, I had to redo my links. I was trying to, before my live start, I like comment and pin them, and I was having a problem with them. So it's good to know they work. Thank you. You've lost your mind, so you can't mind anyone's business. Oh, with James Franco. Yeah, Scarlett knows Franco, by the way. Ooh. How big is it, Scarlett? How big is it? Welcome, Maggie May. I think my dog just queefed. Brooklyn? Brooklyn? Brooklyn! What are you doing? Brooklyn, don't. Oh, God. Hold on, my heart. My heart. Oh, fuck. Today's not the day. Today's not the day. She just gave me a heart attack. I thought my dog just committed suicide off the balcony. Oh, fuck, my heart. She's actually just racist. She was growling at people outside. Stop that, Brooklyn. Tired of it. So anyways, about minding my own business. Brooklyn, my dog, is not minding her own fucking business outside. Okay? So I wanted to say this nicely, and I guess maybe I'm glad that we kind of got on the topic of vaginas and stuff like that, and cars flipping while dicks are in your mouth. Ow, it hurts to laugh because my throat still hurts. um, but life is serious, Even by the way, just to pause, if you guys ever just so happen to pass away that way, do not fucking invite me to your funeral. 86 my ass, ban me. If you die in any weird, funky, silly, fun way, sexual way or anything, don't invite me because I will be kicked out of your wedding and I'll be dragged out in a chokehold. They'll be because I'm a laugher. I laugh and I laugh when things get serious. And I can't take it seriously if they were like, Amber, we are here today, gathered, Living Like Phoenix, very motivating channel. She was listening to save Robbie in her car with her husband. And, he was talking about something really close to their heart. That would be sexual activity. And they just fell for each other right there in the car listening to him. And right when Amber placed him in her mouth, the car flipped. It flipped a bunch of times. It's just, she kept landing on it over and over and over. And he gagged her to death. And that's why we're here today, folks. I would be at the funeral like, she what? No fucking way. Oh. Is this going to end with a cum shot? Probably, because now I got the vape out, so God only knows. That's exactly why you're coming to my funeral. My God. Hey, Anitra. So happy to be able to watch the wedding. Yeah, that was nice. It was really nice. Anyways. Fuck. Jeez. My mind is really just not there today. Me and your sister would? My sister would too. I think it's good to laugh at stuff like that. And I know there's a lot of pussies in the world and, oh my God, it's too soon. Oh, really? Really? It's too fucking soon? What's the timeline of when it's not? Because, bad things happen and then people take a shit and move on. Okay. Literally, I have taken a shit at a funeral before, not in the funeral, but sometimes I've had to sit there and I've been like, oh my God, right when like a wedding or a funeral or something starts and I'm like, I have to pee. Oh my God, now my stomach's going, I'm gonna shit. And I run out and I take a break and I come back. Like I usually do it during, church service or school or whatever, because I don't know, something about crowds messes with my stomach. It gives me butterflies and makes me nervous and shit like that. Question. If any of you find out I passed away and y'all make some horrible cursive font in some clouds pic, I'll haunt you all. That cheesy fucking slideshows, Daria. I've already told my fam my face better not be in some ghetto ass clouds. I don't even think I'd really liked a funeral. I think that I want to be cremated. I'm terrified of being buried alive. But I'm also scared of waking up while they're trying to cremate my body. So I kind of want to be stuffed or dipped in wax, but then I could wake up before they dip me in the fucking wax. Exactly. It's giving me anxiety, Jenny Joe. Okay? Why is a wedding happening at my funeral? I don't know, but that would be kind of romantic, An end and a new beginning. Oh. Yeah, I always gotta go. PB&J says, if I die doing something sexual, I don't want to say I died unexpectedly. I want it to say I died doing one of the best things in life. Yeah, but can you imagine how traumatizing that would be for the other person that you're having sex with? Because sometimes, Oh, this is getting a little bit too crap. Like, some people's facial expressions get very animated when they're doing sexual activity. Like, sometimes I feel like stopping. Are you okay? Just because, like, some people, I don't want to throw Michael under the bus. There are some people that really just have a good time, and they're like, huh, and they look terrified, almost like you're murdering them, and then they make us sound like, oh my god, are you okay? Yeah, keep going, go harder. Being stuffed alive is totally better. Oh, tell me about it. Hey, Tinksy, you already have a pretty specific plan when your time comes. What great positive thoughts. What a beautiful dream. No, but that would be traumatizing for the person that, like, if you passed away while somebody was doing you or you were doing them, they're probably never going to want to ever have sex again. I mean, that would create some serious PTSD unless they're the ones that killed you while having sex. But nobody does that but Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct with a nice pick. By the way, I've been binging Sharon Stone's interviews. Oh, fuck it. This is a free-for-all now. I'm getting off topic. Her interviews of her near-death experience and stuff, and she's very motivating, very well-spoken person. Actually, Rosaling, Sharon Stone's voice, the way she talks and pronounces words, reminds me a lot of the way you word your words. I like the way she speaks. Oh, hold on, Becca Chu. Let me go up. Oh, you guys have no idea the fifth and dumpster trash I've read. Oh, the filth and dumpster trash you've read. You once read a book where a girl was giving her boyfriend head and they got into a wreck and she bit his dick off and got her head cut off and they found his Oh, holy shit. I'm sorry. Wow. The cleanup from that scene would just be, I could not do that job. Not only because I have a weak stomach, but I also have a sick sense of humor. Okay. Funny story. Actually, so my brother's wife is a coroner. She's been the coroner here for years. And I'm not sure if they still have the hand, but they had someone's hand in the freezer for, God, I think since like the 60s. And they don't know who the hand belongs to. So they named him, I think they named him Fred or something. So they just have a hand chilling until it finds its way in the world. Okay. Imagine back at you. Yeah, imagine being at that funeral. That is the kind that you should probably just skip the funeral and have like a memorial page for people to sign on. But can you imagine the memes they'd post on that page? Wow. I would be blocked from that page probably because I'd like have like a weird hot dog meme or something. You bet it was private. Oh, yeah. I mean, hold on. You know what? We'll move to the other topic another time. Um, because this is just not. Hold on. Weirdest. I'm gonna Google the weirdest ways people. Actually, the funniest way. Let's do the funniest. Funniest ways people have. Funniest and weirdest ways that people have actually died. Oh, that's not funny. Oh, no. I'm not clicking on that one. That's not funny. Okay. Someone died falling out of their bed. That's me when I was a kid in my bunk bed. I used to fall off the top on a hardwood floor and I still survived. Fucked up my brain, though. I'll tell you that right now. Fucked up my brain. Okay, how about 25 incredibly weird ways people have died? Oh, this was in Denver. In 2013, a 50-year-old Denver died receiving an atomic wedgie. He died receiving an atomic wedgie from his stepson. They weren't even blood. During a fight. The cause of death was ex- asphyxiation because his underwear had pulled up and over his head. Oh, I thought he like died from his butt crack. He he died from so he was smothered. That's not funny. That's kind of funny. Okay. This is list25.com, by the way. Oh, I'm hacking stuff up. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I need some more. There's chloroseptic. Oh. Okay. I'm in another screen, so I can't see the comments. Oh, you know what? I could probably do these side by side. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I could do this. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. At the boss's funeral, a disgruntled employee kneeled next to the coffin and whispered, "Who thinks outside the box now, Gary?" Hold on, Robin. What? I missed the first part of that. Okay. So a Toronto lawyer, Gary, fell to his death when he threw himself against a window on a 24th floor of a downtown skyscraper. Ironically, he was trying to demonstrate to visitors that the glass was unbreakable. Can you imagine the person that was waiting underneath him to get his job? They're like, yes, glass ain't fucking unbreakable now, is it, bitch? Payday. They probably did that on purpose. Oh my God. Oh, can you imagine being at a place of employment and they're demonstrating like safety in the workplace? And they're doing like a demonstration up against the window, and all of a sudden they just fly out in front of you, and you're just like, oh, this is going to be a long day. You need to go take a cigarette break, or it's someone else is taking a cigarette break downstairs outside, and all of a sudden their manager lands on top of them. You're fucking fired, bitch. What a way to go out, huh? Ah, thank you, sofa. Uh, not living in sin. Still a homosexual, but don't tell anyone. Okay? It's between us. Man, I needed to laugh. Okay? In 2013, Wahoo was fatally crushed by a cow that fell through the roof of his home in Caratinga, Brazil. The cow had apparently climbed onto the roof from a nearby hillside. Let's read this like a news reporter, okay? The son of Bruce Lee, Brandon died in 1993 while filming The Crow. He was shot by a fellow actor, Michael Marseille, with an impromptly loaded prop gun. That's not funny either. Some of these are not funny. Now, a cow crawling on top of someone's fucking roof, that's funny. Can you imagine just a cow, even if it didn't crush you, just falling through your roof? The fuck? Like right now, if I'm just sitting here streaming and all of a sudden a fucking big, huge fucking ostrich just fucking comes chomping through the doorway and attacks the living shit out of me. You would love to. You lost your son 3 years ago, so hearing stories like, oh, hold on, let me go up to what Anitra said. Seldom talk about it, or you had a near-death experience years ago in a car accident when you flew out the car over 100 meters. It was so strange, but it changed how I see the world and new life. Yeah. And that's why like Sharon Stone's near-death experience, like it's, she says it's like so near and so close, and that death isn't to be feared. And it's also, you have an understanding of the world like once you pass over. And I apologize to anyone that's lost anyone, even if it was in a weird way. These are just silly stories. But like I said earlier, like it being too soon or not too soon, I think it is incredibly therapeutic to laugh about things. So when I pass away, even if I choke on my own bubble gum or something, please do me a favor and just laugh. Okay. Because I'm going to be fucking laughing. It's probably how I'll pass. I'll start laughing and then choke on either a bubble gum or dick. One of the two. But I don't usually laugh during sexual intercourse unless someone's making a face like, oh! Corey almost died again. The air lifted him to Canada to save his life. He's not going to make it much longer. Susan, who's is Corey the guy that kind of was seeing Caitlin? Is it that Corey? Yeah, ostriches are scary. And is it emus? They can crush you. Okay. Sorry, this laughing is really helping me get this sickness out of my throat. Okay, let's move on. Oh, here we go. David died in 1982. That's the year that I was born. Great year. Obviously not for David. While shooting a cactus with his gun near Lake Pleasant, Arizona. Apparently, after firing several shots at a rather large cactus, its arm fell off and crushed him. I thought I was going to say it ricocheted. The cactus arm literally fucking fell on top of him. This is a huge cactus. Wow. Laughter is the best medicine. I agree. Like even every single person that I've known in the world that has passed on, I know that they would want me to like laugh and enjoy stuff and, serves them right. They're just pushing those gun laws again, aren't they? They're even using cactuses now. Okay, so Jeremy died in 1994 while golfing. Frustrated, he struck a bench with his golf club, after which the shaft broke, bounced back, and pierced his heart. That's why you should never be a fucking poor sport. Jesus. How'd he die? Being a fucking dick. That's how. He was a poor sport that he lost, and he did a Happy Gilmore on the freaking bench, and the freaking thing popped off and hit him in the freaking heart. Loser. Talk about being a loser. Sorry, David, you're not, or Jeremy, you're not a loser. You just try again, or whatever. Crown Prince Philip of France died in 1131 while riding his horse through Paris. Bystanders described a black pig darting out. Hold on. Let me restart this one so you can get a visual. Okay. Crown Prince Philip of France died in 1131 while riding his horse through Paris. Bystanders described a black pig darting out from beneath a dung heap, which caused Phyllis's... Okay, this isn't funny because the horse is okay though, right? So a pig ran out and Philip's horse tripped and I guess he flew off. I hope the horse is okay. Well, I suppose the horse is dead anyways. That was in 1131. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? Like, these are such strange, like, I'm sorry, but if I was sitting at a funeral and they're like, the pig darted out from the bush, that's all it takes for me to start fucking busting out laughing. That's all you needed to say. Say no more. This is not, where's the hidden cameras? This is an April Fool's joke. No, he's really dead. Well, that's still funny. I'm sorry. And I'm sure Philip or whoever the fuck his name is, now he probably thinks it's funny too. Okay? Hold on, let me find a good one. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is actually terrifying and fascinating. A 24-year-old from Kent, Washington, Philip. Lots of Phillips are fucking shit up. He died when a lava lamp that he was heating on his stove exploded, and a shard, not to be confused with the butt shard, pierced his heart. A lava lamp shard. The Australian-American mathematician died of starvation when his wife was hospitalized. Apparently, he was really paranoid and refused to eat food prepared by anyone else. Okay, I thought this story was I was gonna be like, really, like Michael cooks for me and shit, but I wouldn't starve to death if he wouldn't cook for me. This man refused. That's actually kind of romantic. He fucking starved to death because he refused to eat anyone else's food. Or, since I'm into true crime, was it his wife's fucking fault? Did she threaten him? Did she literally scare the shit out of him and just completely emotionally manipulate the shit out of him and say, listen, bitch, you ever fucking cheat on me? You ever fucking eat anybody else's food? That'll be the day you fucking starve to death before you do that, motherfucker, because I will chop your dick off with my mouth in a car in a rollover accident. Don't you ever fucking do that. If I end up in the hospital too, you better fucking starve to death, bitch, and wait till I get the fuck out, because I will kill you. And then he's just starved to death. I blame her. Hit a one if you blame that bitch. Hey, Penguin. Hey, Gen X. Oh, no, now you're sick. I'm just starting to get better. Why would he do that? You have a lava lamp, Moonchild? Be careful. Be careful. To everybody that lives near a bushel of cows, you better make sure that your roof is redone and solid, because they will come through the rooftops and they will crush you. Okay? So make sure the soft spots aren't above the couch. Oh my God, can you? Okay, hold on. Can you imagine giving a blowjob and then a cow fucking comes in over the couch and what? Not only now is a penis wedged in your throat, but your head is also inside of a cow's vagina. That'd be fun. Oh, this is kind of scary. There are a million different ways to stop snoring. Here is one not to try. Mark, sweet guy, uh, he decided to try going to bed with tampons in his nose. Okay. Well, it might have stopped his snoring. It also stopped his breathing. He suffocated in his sleep. God, I couldn't be a newscaster either. I almost did that. I almost went to school for radio and newscasting at the Ohio Center for Broadcasting here in Denver, Colorado. I couldn't be a newscaster, not even on the fucking radio either, because I would have to be like, we need to retake this. We can't do this live because I keep fucking laughing. Starving to death is a very painful way to die. Yeah, I bet like dying of thirst too. I'm telling you that your son is over there looking. Anitra, I would love, I think you've explained to me before, I'm pretty sure, like a while back, your near-death experience. I'm pretty sure you did, or you were speaking of that. But I'd love to hear it in like detail sometime, or if you came up and because I love that kind of stuff. Okay. Did he die from suffocation or toxic shock syndrome? Looks like he suffocated in his sleep. Sorry about that. Oh my God. Holy shit. This is epic. Okay. In 2010, Jim Hisseldon, the owner of Segway Incorporated, the scooters that you see people on downtown and shit. Well, unfortunately, he died when he drove one of his own products off of a cliff. Okay. Fuck. Okay, Anitra, that'd be awesome. Some of these stories are just mind-blowing. Aren't they? It kind of makes you think of that song by Alanis Morissette, isn't it ironic? Can you imagine changing the words to the song to these stories? An old skank spreading her legs, giving a blowjob in front of Amber on the highway. She deep-throated and he flipped that car. And when it flipped over, Amber said, "Oh, it was just a blowjob." Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Let's see. Oh, carrots. This one involves carrots. This 48-year-old health food advocate from Croydon, England, died of liver damage when he consumed 10 gallons of carrot juice over a course of 10 days. Too much vitamin A. Even healthy things should be taken in moderation. Holy shit, maybe that's why my mouth burned when I used to be addicted to vitamins. Literally, I'd pop every single fucking one. Hey, Xana and Xanadu. Ooh, that would be interesting. Do you talk to ghosts? Too much vitamin A. Vitamin E makes my stomach swell up. I don't know why. And there's certain vitamins multivitamins, like if I take them by themselves, like I take bee pollen, and that's a good natural multivitamin. It doesn't do that. But multivitamin pills make my mouth burn. I don't know what's in them. In 2011, a Thangalu suffered a heart attack, was wrongfully pronounced dead, and woke up at her own funeral in Kazan, Russia. When she opened the coffin and saw what was happening, she suffered another heart attack and died. Hold on a minute. Where isn't that girl a mortician? When you put somebody in a coffin, don't you drain all of their fluids? And isn't it impossible to come back to life? Or maybe in Russia, they don't do it the same way. Isn't it impossible to do that? You would have flipped your shit. If I was at a fucking funeral and somebody woke up, I would probably start laughing once again. Okay? They should serve popcorn at funerals for people like me. Embalm them. Yeah, like that's what it's called, right? Embalming, where they put the what's the word? It's stuff they put like juice to plump you and stuff. Oh, they have different practices. Yeah, and then some. See, that's why I don't want to be buried. I don't care if there's juices in me or not. What if I become possessed and wake up? Can you imagine? Beautiful, angelic choirs are singing at your grandma's funeral or some cute person. And her life will always be remembered. Then all of a sudden, grandma wakes up in a coffin. Fuck me. And she's like masturbating with a crucifix and her head spinning and she's puking up. Because she was possessed. Holy. Thank you, Moonchild, formaldehyde. Thank you. They plug your holes so you don't leak. Oh, the butt plug? You want to become a mummy? No, because I'd be scared I'd wake up and be wrapped in a bunch of shit and suffocate. I don't know where I want to be when I die. You just toss me into a river and see what happens. Okay? They used to make special coffins in the 1800s in case people were buried alive. Yes, they had like a bell. You could ring a bell. You know what? If I do get buried, I want a button I could push and it says, "Ring my bell. Ring my bell, coffin." That'd be fun. Or the song "Dirty" by Christina Aguilera comes on. And then when the coffin opens up, come out twerking. DJ spinning, show your hands. Let's get dirty. Let's jail. Okay. Oh, God. A resident of New South Wales, Jeffrey, pretended to be blind in order to receive pity. Things backfired, however, when Jeffrey fell into a ditch and died. Apparently, he failed to see the hazard. What a fucking asshole, Jeffrey. He had that one coming. That was God's way of saying, you want to be blind, bitch? You want to pretend to be blind, bitch? Oh, fuck you. Fall into a ditch. Now you're done. Yours will say, that's so cool. Now get me the fuck out of here. Probably. Get me out of here, okay? S. Hockett's biggest fear. Stephen King had a short story where a man went through an autopsy while alive for a minute. Yeah, that would be pretty traumatizing. I also have a fear of, like, before they embalm you and you pass away and they bring you to the morgue in the hospital. And I remember in Death Becomes Her, it scared me when Meryl Streep wakes up and she's in, Ernest, I'm in the morgue. And I don't want to, like, wake up in a body bag in a freezer and be pounding and nobody hear me to get me out of there. And then end up freezing to death or something, God, this is giving me anxiety. Maybe I need to take another hit of this vape. Sorry about that. Christola, this whole fucking conversation's been creepy from the very beginning of this live stream. I didn't even get to the point. Well, I did get to the point of the title. What's that supposed to mean? My dream. But it was going to be like a really positive stream about, and well, kind of negative too, but bringing a negative into a positive. And we just turned it all into like sexual death. Literally rolling over in an accident with a dick in your mouth. Hey, Ariana, wouldn't that also suck to like die of a heart attack? Like your whole life you pray of getting rich. Like, God, please let me win the lottery. Please, 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 please let me win the lottery. God's like, okay, gotcha. All of a sudden you win. You're like, holy shit, I won $10 million. Oh my God. Oh my, oh my, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I won. And then you come back to life and then you die again. Die of a heart attack. Wouldn't that suck? Jeez. My dog came to check on me, by the way. Oh, wow. Life is fun, isn't it? As Karen Walker would say, life's a party with a face full of poison. Brooklyn, I'm okay. Thank you for coming to check on me, sweet baby. Oh, I love you. Brooklyn is a sweetie. That's what she gets for scaring me thinking that she jumped off the balcony. I fucked up part would be if the fucked up part would be if Robbie actually had a heart attack and we're still sitting here laughing. Oh my God, Amber, wouldn't that be awesome? Can you imagine what you guys would say? Oh my God, you guys should feel like shit about yourselves. If we just had this whole conversation, like, making light of death, which I think we should all do. It's inevitable. We should be happy and joyful and just laugh while we're here. Can you imagine, you fucking assholes, having to face my loved ones? They'd be like, yeah, no, we saw you in that live stream. We weren't commenting because we have morals. You all were making jokes about dicks in your mouth while you flip, okay? Cows falling through the ceiling, landing on top of you, and dying of a heart attack when you win the lottery. Robert passed away joking with you all about that. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And then you see him starting to crack a smile. They're like, just kidding. That was funny. I saw that too. I just wasn't commenting because I didn't want to look like an asshole. That happened to a red fox. They thought he was faking. Yes. Life is short anyways. I mean, even 100 years is pretty short. I mean, fuck though, the pain in my back by then. God, just stick a dick in my throat and drive recklessly down the highway if I get to that point. Okay. Oh, let's find one more story. Ooh, this should be fun. This is in a public bathroom. In 1601, hold on, they had public bathrooms in 1601. In 1601, Danish nobleman Tycho Brahe died after attending a banquet in Prague. Apparently, he didn't want to relieve himself because he thought it would be rude. Instead, he held it in and paid the ultimate price several weeks later when he developed some kind of bladder or kidney disorder. Okay, that's not funny either because I hold it in all the time. Hit a 1 if you hold in your farts so you're not shamed, fart shamed. I'm a 1. I go through pain. And I can't breathe. And I even, in the nightfall, Michael's like, why do you keep running to the bathroom? Because I don't want to fart. I don't fart in front of people. I don't do that. It's like, I don't care. I fart all the time. Well, you're a Taurus. I'm a fucking Gemini. Tauruses fart all over the town. Tauruses have no shame in farting. Okay? All of you Tauruses. I wish I could be like that, and I'm not. So I have to go into the bathroom and do this. I do this because this helps. You stretch and just get it all out. Okay? That's how you can get a fart out. And I won't do it. Fart in the mattress. Scarlett, if you fart in the mattress, it makes a sound like this. The friction from the fart and the vibrations just go. And it makes it louder because it will push your butt cheeks together so it sounds like a musical instrument. I can't do that. It's got to be an air fart. And it's got to be loose so it's quiet. So you got to bend so it's loose and silent, you know? Also take probiotics as well. Wow, this has been an interesting conversation. I'm going to get shit done in this live stream. Isn't that fun? Wow. Ariana, the pain was unbearable. It was like having acid poured into your eyes. Holy shit. Hold on, Samantha. I want to see what Samantha said. One time I was cleaning my bathroom and wiping everything down, and the mouthwash slipped out of my hand, hit the ground, and it shot up like a rocket straight into my eyes. Thought I was blind forever. Holy crap. My Aunt Sally did that while cleaning with this very heavy drain cleaner that she was like, let's just put this in there. It cleans all the rust. It's so powerful. It like burns rust off of your pipes. And she got it in her eye and had to wash it out. And she actually had to go to the hospital and everything. Got pretty bad. Many teachers end up with bladder infections. I hadn't considered that when I began teaching. Yeah, they should have like private bathrooms attached to like a classroom for the teacher. Any public poopers in here? Well, I guess women, it's easier. You have more confidence sitting down. But do you? Because for men, when we walk into a public bathroom and you see someone's in the stall, you know they're taking a shit. Okay? We have urinals for piss. So if I see, and this is what I'll do, in public, if I see someone in a stall, I'll never poop next to somebody. That's weird. So I'll have to go a stall over or stand at the urinal until, and you're like waiting for the bathroom to clear out, and then you run into a stall. That's what I do. You can't poop in public? Oh, okay. Ooh, toothpaste in your eye, Jenny Joe. What kind? Was it the whitening kind? You have IBS? Yeah, I like, but I hover. I'm a toilet hoverer. So like this. Go like that. Okay. Wow, we're learning. We're learning a lot about each other today. I like this. We're bonding. Okay. We're bonding before our weird deaths. You accidentally brushed your teeth for a second with mentholated rub and thought it was toothpaste? Ooh. How'd your cheeks feel after that and your gums? You should never sit in public. Yeah, and those things that you pull out, it's like the paper things that you pull out to cover the toilets. Those are only good for oil blotting. And I highly recommend taking 1 or 2 embezzling, if you will, off the wall, rip them into little shreds and keep them in your pocket instead of spending $7 on a packet of Neutrogena or Clean and Clear oil blotters. And you could just use those and they blot your skin just the same. It's the same material. Okay. If you're an oily person, check it out. Let me know how you feel about it. You've used them before as oil blotters? They work amazing. I always take the thing out instead of putting it on a toilet seat. I'm like putting it on my face instead. Ah, life is fun, isn't it? Next, in 2012, Edward Archbold of West Palm Beach, Florida, died after winning a cockroach eating contest. The official cause of death was accidental choking due to arthropod body parts. He choked, not on a cock, folks. This guy choked on a cockroach. The other person that was beheaded choked on a cock, and then her head flew off and had the cock in her mouth. And oh my God, would it be really bad, you guys, if for my birthday this year, instead of having a Nancy Kerrigan pinata, I had just a head with a dick in its mouth? Amber, can you make that happen? But it's got to be like beheaded. Ooh, James Dean. Didn't he lose his head? It could be my dick in his mouth. He was hot. Hey, Alexis. Oh, hold on. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. We are reading weird ways people have passed away because we got into some really weird conversations, starting with these sexual candles. It's an uncomfortable smell. I can't put my finger on it. I don't want to put my finger on it. And hold on, guys, because I'm going to put this. How do I share this? No, not on Facebook. Share link. I guess I'll just copy and paste. So if you want to check out this website we were reading from, it's pretty interesting. It's the 25 incredible ways. I think my favorite is the pig running after the guy on the horse, or the cow falling through the ceiling. Here's another one. In 1919, a large molasses storage tank burst in the North End neighborhood of Boston. This resulted in a huge wave of molasses rushing through the streets. It killed 21 people and injured a further 150. Hold on a minute. Isn't that syrup, folks? Molasses? You're going to get so many dickheads you won't know what to do. Dick pinatas. This whole house is going to be full of just heads with dicks in their mouth hanging out. I'm just going to be swinging around like, get these dick suckers out of my face. Wow, drowning in syrup. Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty scary because tidal waves, that's one of my biggest fears. Molasses, come on, like, let's not give these people that much credit, because you know how fucking slow molasses moves? You mean to tell me that you couldn't run from a bunch of fucking molasses coming after your asses? A tidal wave is water, so that shit just comes really fast. Have you ever tried to pour molasses out of a freaking jar? Come on, gang, come on. They had it coming. Literally, it was coming slowly, and they still didn't make it. Suckers. Well. Okay, last one. We'll read this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. This one is epic, you guys. This one is epic. Okay. Okay. So Gareth Jones, I believe is his name, the British actor, died of a heart attack while shooting a live television play in which he was supposed to get a heart attack. So his character was that is some good fucking acting right there. Was supposed to have a heart attack and he just ended up dying of a heart attack anyways. Shit, could have saved time on rehearsal for that one, huh? Well, hey, Be Good. That's actually kind of shitty. Because can you imagine when he did it? Wait a minute. Gareth, get up. Gareth. Gareth! Oh, that's fucked up. Anyways, I don't know, be good. I randomly go live, you know. It's very random. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of sad, but I mean, these are very ironic, comical stories at the same time. So, anyone have anything positive to end on? Oh, so again, if you would like to check that out, I did put the link in the chat if you want to check out the full entire list from what we were reading from. And I'll also place it into the description of this video. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Do you want to speak to my manager now after? I mean, those are, again, you guys, it's every situation in life you can try to, when people are like, oh, see the bright side of things. Well, part of the bright side is also seeing humor and stuff and seeing humor in ironic situations, We do need a happy ending, not an actual one, because we know how that ended for the woman who ended up losing her head and her boyfriend's dick when she was giving him road services and their car flipped. And they found. Can somebody send me that story, by the way? Hold on. I want to see the actual story before we go. Hold on. Google. Let me see. Google. Story of woman giving head while driving and decapitation. Oh, no, that's not it. Testimony opens up decapitation trial. These are all serious stories. Oh, hid his penis in a bucket? Woman allegedly decapitated lover and hid his penis in a bucket. Why? What? Your cock block is actually doing the Lord's work. Saving lives is what I do. Sure is, Amber. God, you're just a selfless, beautiful individual. Hey, Lilith. I can't find the story. You have to go, Anitra, to the sauna and swimming pool. Ooh, it's 11 p.m. over there. You have a blessed evening, too, and love you. What was that sound? I'm being haunted by Dick's past. Is that Drake? Do you guys hear music? Do you hear that? Ooh, feel me? You heard about that case, but I guess it happened a few years ago. Oh, okay. Reminds me of when the show Sex sent me to the ER. How did that happen, Moonchild? Bye, Anitra. Have a beautiful day. Love you. Dick's past. Oh, I thought that was Doja. Doja Cat has a new song with the I just shot my ex with the SZA. There's like a remix version of it now with Doja in it. By the way, Kelly Clarkson's new song is really good. Jessie Nelson's new song is okay. She was the girl from Little Mix that went solo, and it's kind of a slower song now. So fuck. Okay. Eat a dick, but drive safe. No, that is the name of the show. Sex sent me to the ER. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm going to have to really look into that show because I want to go for a walk so I could kind of get my blood flowing and maybe get the rest of the sickness out. But you guys definitely helped for sure. Oh, wow. What a beautiful world, huh? And look, I didn't even barely drink some of this Thrive. I was just entertained thoroughly by these stories and fascinated, really. Wow. Um, before we go, as I was saying earlier, um, I've been binge watching Sharon Stone's like near death experience and just like stories of her life and interviews. I highly recommend when you guys get off here, if you guys want something really motivating to watch that's just like positive, because I was going around YouTube the last couple days and like feeling really sick, and I was listening to a lot of different streams and stuff like that. And of course, we all get into arguments and shit, but it was actually making my sickness feel worse. I was like, I don't want to listen to these right now. I want to listen, and so I was binge watching Sharon Stone interviews, and I was binge watching how bees make honey. And don't kill bees, you fucking assholes. Bees are amazing and they help us in our life. And they're so cute. And they give me bee pollen. Look. When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. They're playing Destiny's Child now. Calling me baby while the sun Can you guys hear that? No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't run a game. Bees make bee pollen, and I love this. Now, you could put it in a drink if you don't like the taste of it, but I do. Just a teaspoon, and it's a superfood, but it's a natural multivitamin. Bees fly around and they collect that shit. Look at that. Oh, it's spilling. It's spilling. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. It's all over my lap now. Now, hold on. Okay. Papa's gonna have to vacuum. Okay. Now, you like nicotine gum? Oh, fuck. What about the patch? Does that work for you? Oh, yeah. So, anyways, bees are good. Don't kill them. Yes, good for allergies, Jenny Joe. It is good for allergies. Oh, and before I go, I have to say this too. I'm really bad with my sponsors. And I mean, I always ask them, I'm like, how often do you want me to talk about you? You know, do you want me to take my shirt off? You know, so it sells your product more. I have a new one, a new sponsor. Anybody? Who Hut Mongolian Grill. So they paid me money. I've never been to this place before, so I'm going to go here. And they paid me to go do a video on Who Hut, but it's going to be on Instagram. So I'm going to have to post it on Instagram. But I have a code. I'm going to have to give you guys the codes to Liquid IV and that some other time. And I need to be more organized with them. So to my sponsors, thank you for being fucking awesome. Okay. You're cool. And I'm not. I've been lazy. Michael is going to walk in and say, I'm not cleaning this up. Yeah, I'm going to have to vacuum. When traveling to a new city, you should buy local honey. Exactly. Because then, yep, from there and take a teaspoon to a tablespoon every day to prevent allergies. Yeah, and that's because the bees there are collecting the local like pollen. But you know those cute little bees, they collect the pollen so they could feed like the queen and stuff. They're such hard workers, you guys. So don't be fucking. I used to be terrified of bees when I was younger because I got stung all the time. They are really good workers, and without them, most of our plants would not survive. So please stop killing bees and stop fucking killing spiders too, you fucking assholes. People are so racist when it comes to insects. It's disgusting. And I'm not fucking kidding when I say that. You will see a butterfly. Oh, look at the pretty butterfly. It's so pretty. Oh, I hope it lands on me. Then a moth flies by and you're like, oh my God, I hope it doesn't fucking land on me. Kill that motherfucker. Kill him now. He's going to eat my sweater. He's not going to eat your fucking sweater. And first of all, your sweater looks like shit anyways. So fuck you. Stop killing insects. And I swear to God, if you see a cockroach in public and you crush that motherfucker, fuck you too. Okay? T-shirts, he's your captain and I want... Holy shit, I love opening the door in the springtime. What you're looking for here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you. Been here all. Why can't you see? I'm gonna get a copyright strike from my fucking neighbors. You alone me. They keep changing the fucking song. Can you guys hear that? To be bench thinking to myself, isn't this easy? Smile that could light up this whole town. Got you down. I just remembered something. When you get a house, you should buy carpenter bees. You can keep them in your backyard, and they're super friendly. Like they will climb into your hand. Oh, and I want a bunny rabbit. I want to have like a whole zoo for sure. Which, by the way, Michael and I, we want to have a kid. I want to adopt. He wants to do the surrogate, and we've been talking to somebody who would be a surrogate or whatever. So now I'm going to be a dad too. I mean, fuck. The world just keeps getting worse and worse, doesn't it? I love you, Jess Ruby. Okay, are we going to place bets? What song are they playing next? And then I gotta go. Hey, Hendo. The neighbors started playing music, and now we're jamming out. Is there a Taylor Swift concert in Denver soon? Maybe the neighbor is going. Actually, our neighbors downstairs, they're so cool. We always text each other when we're going out of town and stuff, and look out for each other, like our cars and stuff. We had just I wanted some rum chata last week, and Michael went to the liquor store and got me some. And they text me from downstairs. They're like, hey, if you run out of booze, we're down here. We went down there. They had like a party going on. They were playing Mexican music and teaching us Mexican dancing and stuff. It was so fun. Brooke's like, turn this fucking Taylor Swift bitch off. Brooke is not having it. Brooklyn, come to me. Brooklyn, come to me. Brooklyn's like, shut the fuck up. Brooklyn. I don't think there's a Taylor Swift concert, but I am going to see Shania Twain next month. And we're also going to see Walker Hayes. You think so, Susan? I think it's more going to be Michael and our child parenting me. I feel like I'm going to be the dad that's like, hey, Tina and fam. I feel like I'm going to be the dad that is just like I did with my nieces. And my nieces and I, we love each other. We're like, but I was always the fun uncle. Like we'd always just go and have fun. And even at the laundromat or let's go drive through hopping and stuff. I'm going to be the one that's like giving my child snacks behind Michael's back, just like I do with Brooklyn. I give her table food. Sometimes she gets mad, but she looks so happy when I give it to her. So I have to, shh, don't say anything. So I'm going to be the one that's like, you want a cigarette? Go ahead. Just try it. You'll like it. Just kidding. No, I would want to encourage my kid to be healthy, but have fun while you're at it, you know? I want to encourage my kid. It's okay to laugh at a funeral. Okay? We'll both get kicked out together, me and my child. And Michael will be sitting there like, dare you embarrass me like that ever again? Yeah, I'm so excited to see Shania Twain. She's one of my all-time favorites ever. I want her to sing one of my favorite ones is, am I a dreaming, a stupid, a thing of being hit by Cupid, and no one needs to know right now. And then, of course, our wedding song that was played up the aisle, and Michael and his brother walked up way too soon up the aisle. I wanted the Shania Twain song to play a little bit before we started walking up. but Forever and Always is one of my favorites of all time. I don't know this song, but you could definitely twerk to this shit. Try the next one. Next song. I don't think they heard me. No joke, my mom made me smoke a cigarette at 3 years old. I thought I would die. Never picked one up. Tina and fam, you know what? That's awesome. A lot of parents like I remember my sister was playing with matches with my cousin Danielle, who's now passed on, unfortunately, and not due to a house fire, by the way. And so they held their hands over the oven with the stove top turned on, just above it to feel the heat, and they had them hold it there. They're like, "Don't do that. You could get burned. You can, and if the house catches on fire, you're gonna feel this feeling all over your body. Do not ever fuck around with matches again." They had third degree burned on their hand and had to go to the hospital from the stove. I'm just kidding. They didn't. I don't think they learned their lesson though, because if I remember correctly, I think my sisters threatened to burn some people's houses down and shit. Maybe that's why. Wow. Everybody comes full circle eventually. Oh, you love that song too, Kelly? I love you. I said next song and now they're not playing a song. I think they stopped. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. It's been real. It's been fun. And during this live stream, I picked up vaping again and I was going to quit today, but I'll quit tomorrow. That's what I always say. I will quit tomorrow. Don't judge me. Leave me alone. Is anybody live? Hold on. I like to raid because you know what? There's more and more people that are creating channels now and going live. And and I always appreciate it when people are like, "Oh, I didn't want to go live while you're live and stuff." Listen, bitches, you're going to go live all the fucking time when people are live. That's going to happen. If somebody gets mad at you for that, then that's bullshit. Okay. I would never get mad at somebody for doing that. But I always like to raid, if somebody's live, that way, when yours is ending, people can go somewhere else. I have a life, so I usually leave. Just kidding. No, I like to go in and say hi to people. Let's go raid. Let's go raid Jules of Thought. Her channel name is allegedly innocent now, so hang on, let me pull up her link. She is doing true crime. She's true crime, and she's doing Serena Sharp, whatever case that is. So we are going to do a Save Robbie raid. Hashtag Save Robbie raid. Tell her I sent you. Tell her we love you. We love you. Okay. So hold on. I gotta type this all out. Oh, save. God, these candles. Anybody want these candles? I'll send them to you so you could light them to put you in the fucking mood. Because they're not putting me in the mood. There it is. Save Robbie Raid. Go over and show her some love and maybe discover some true crime. Just don't laugh. You can't laugh. Okay. Because I don't know what that case is. It could have been the case of the girl with the dick in her mouth that got beheaded and they found a dick, her boyfriend's dick. He got decapitated while she was decapitated while doing oral services while driving under the influence of being highly horny. Any questions? You can't sleep. Yes, remember, that is good. Hi, Peach. Love you. Jenny Joe, thank you for saying that. Do not sleep with tampons in your nose. What have we learned today, folks? Don't sleep with tampons in your nose. Don't drive your own equipment off, like test drive your equipment before you drive it off a cliff. When you're doing a safety meeting at work, I think that was my favorite one too. Make sure the glass isn't breakable on the 24th fucking floor while you're doing a safety demonstration. Okay. Don't let cows on your rooftop if you have soft spots. Yep. Check your roof daily for cows. Keep your genitals in your pants and your seatbelt fully tightly fastened and your belt buckle fastened. I need like a head buckle now to keep horny people from being like, oh, I just can't. No, no, no. Wait till you're out of the car. Put your seatbelt on. All right, guys. So go over and raid allegedly innocent. There's her link again. Go save Robbie, raid, drain. Everybody get out of the room. Go over there. We have 59 people in here left. We're draining. Drain. Take your seatbelt off now. It's time to go. Go give her some head. Sorry about that. Bye, Christola. Love you. Bye, everyone. Secure the children in the overhead compartments. Always secure your own seatbelt first, and always use a dental dam if you're going to remove your seatbelt while the car is going 75 miles an hour and your head is bobbing up and down on your boyfriend's lap like this, or girlfriend, whatever. We don't judge here, okay? But please use a dental dam, folks. Not only for STDs and stuff, but now for getting a penis shoved in your throat. We need like airbags in people's mouths now. So when the car flips, it just coughs the penis. Anyways, I gotta go. Go raid allegedly innocent folks, and I will talk to you later. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. They're playing a new song now, guys. You hear that? I don't know the words to this because it's Pitbull. I'm just gonna name it. Okay, guys, have a good day. Love you. Bye. No chance. No.